What's up, guys? This is going to be another deck profile. This is an update for my junkdoppel. Uh, Came in first this week at locals with it. I think final record was like 6-1, or it was something close to that anyway. But only loss for the day was first round of Gravekeepers. Game 1, Royal Tribute, and I think he hit 4 with it. And I didn't draw away to get rid of the Necro Valley. Second game, just drew complete, busted nuts with this deck. And then third game, I think he Necro Valley, Tribute, and then Fossil Dynad. So, finally got rid of the Fossil Dynad, but, he was just too far ahead for me to catch back up, plus he searched another Necro Valley next turn. But anyway, taking this to regionals this weekend, the deck performed amazing, though, versus things I expect to see, like Agents and Heroes. Like, I don't expect to see a huge number of Gravekeepers, so I'm not worried about it, but it's still, a matchup I need to take into consideration, which I have once you see my side. But, anyway, so here's the deck after changes have been made to it. Triple Junk, double Quick Draw, and Unknown, and then I also threw in a Synchron Explorer. Synchron Explorer, he's basically like running a 4th Junk Synchron. He's an exact opposite of him, though, and he can only get these guys, but still, extra 5-star play, extra 7, or if you already got something else on field, you can bring back Unknown to go with it. So he's really good. I was playing Sangan over him, but Sangan was really slow. I tried like the little one-of tour guide thing to speed it up, but that just seemed like a waste of time, and I would rather summon a Junk Synchron and make a play that turn than sit there for an extra turn having to wait. So anyway, 1 Debris. Like I said before, not enough targets for 2. Still haven't found a Lone Fire, so don't plan on running 2 anytime soon. Also don't have the extra deck space to run 2. Like, just because of that whole dragon restriction, he's a lot harder to use than you'd think. Like, only things I can really hit with him is Black Rose and Iron Chain. I can hit like Stardust and stuff too, but those situations are rare. I don't think I've gone into Stardust yet. Then 2 Doppels. Was playing 3. 3 was overkill. You just drew it way too much. Just clogged your hand. And, it's just bad. 2 Level Eaters. Found out how good this card really was. Before, when I put it in the first time, I hadn't really played it before that for like a year or so, except in some weird build I had. It wasn't junkdoppel though, it was something else, played Level Eaters. But, card was probably one of the MVPs of Saturday. So, really good. 1 Dandy, 1 Quillbolt for, extra shenanigans. Then for Mill, I've got double Rocco, a Lila, and a Trooper. You need a certain amount of milling with this deck, but you don't need to overdo it, which is why I don't play double Trooper. I'm not sure if I want to keep Trooper or not, though. I know a lot of people have been saying everybody's maining 3 Thunder Kings. And, while he can crash into Thunder King and, get you a free draw, still, I was thinking about putting Snowman in instead as, like, an easy way to pop it. And then I'd have access to Gun Gear if I was able to pick one up. But for right now, it's Trooper. BLS and Gores. Then a new one, Dark Simorg. Card is amazing. You can drop it so easily in here, and if you play this versus Heroes, if you can just keep shining off the field, you kind of auto-win. Like, card is really stupider than I thought it would be. And plus, if you mill it off, since it doesn't have that stupid can't be special summon restriction, just call the Haunted it back, keep from setting stuff. Went to 1 Baylor in place of 1 Max C. For 1, it's a junk and debris target, and 2, it's because Karakuri, Samurais, stuff like that's really popular around here, so I should have a lot of opportunities to use it during the day. If not, everybody at least plays Reborn, so I can at least break even off of it once a game if I happen to have it. If not, I can just, pitch it with a quick draw and use it for junk synchron fodder or something. I don't know. But anyway, play good. Like, Baylor just underperformed so much at locals. Just such crap. Like, I think I hit a Stratos once. It was like the only thing she did good that day. Still play 2 tuning. Rhoda, Charge, Dark Hole, Reborn, Storm, Double MST, Avarice, and Mind Control. I don't think spell lineup changed. Oh yeah, I took out the creature swap to make it an even 40, but that was like the only part of the spell lineup that changed. For traps, I still got Solemn Brigade, Call of the Haunted. I dropped down to 1 Torrential, and I started playing 1 Mirror Force. I think 2 Mirror Force is overkill. You don't really need it. But I still wanted to play 1, because if I don't have something like a Torrential or a Warning Set, and something, gets on field and sticks there, like a BLS or something, I want to be able to respond to it and have a way to get it off of the field without having to wait for them to summon something else. Because, once the monster hits field, Warning just becomes so bad. And then for extra, Destroyer, Archer, Berserker, Gardna, and Junk Warrior. 2 new ones are Gardna and Archer. Took out Nitro Warrior for this. Just the spot removal and still being able to attack are just too good to pass up. And anything that Nitro Warrior could get over, Junk Berserker could too. And with this, if I have like an odd number of levels on field, like if I have Doppel tokens left over, I can make this with the Junk Synchron, whereas I couldn't do that with the Nitro Warrior. That's why I wanted to play like an entire Junk lineup. That way I can make it with both Junk Synchron and Quick Draw. Gardna has been amazing though. That card has put in a lot of work. Like, the fact that he's either player's turn just makes him stupid. And nothing can really, it's really hard to get over 26D with only 1 Red Eyes now. For the rest of the extra, Stardust and Scrap, Black Rose, Iron Chain. That's like all the stuff Debris can hit, that's why I don't like playing 2 Debris, because, you cannot hit these very often at all. These are the only 2 that you can hit consistently. You hardly ever need Black Rose anymore, but, it's one of those just-in-case things. And I would rather this be an Orient, so there's no need for me to be playing 2 Debris. Librarian and Formula for drawing. Catastor. Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's been amazing with double Mirror Force in. He's put in a lot of work. Armory Arm and Dark Diviner to round up the 4s. Let's see here. Side deck. Oh yeah, that's my Gorse token for any of you guys that love Vanguard stuff. For side, 2 Decrees for trap heavy stuff. Final Countdown, Chain Burn, Heroes. 1 Leeching, Auto Win versus Agents. Works versus Heroes too to get over Shining. I'm going to put in a second of these. One of my friends ordered it, so I'll just borrow it from him this weekend. 1 MST and 1 Dust. I already played MST, but I added in the Dust for like an extra way to get rid of Necro Valley because it just hurts me that bad that I felt I needed to decide that for it. Double Thunder King, because he's Thunder King. And then Double Nobleman of Crossout. This is a weird one. Mainly it's for Gravekeepers. But also hits, anti-meta with Fossil Dynas, just complete random rogue decks. Hits Empty Jar too. So, Nobleman of Crossout has a lot of uses. I want to add Tsukuyomi with this in there, but, hard to find room for it. This deck's too packed as it is. 2 Gemini Imps for Dark Worlds. I couldn't play Shadow Imprisoning because it hurt me too much, so I just settled for Imps. Double Snowman. I still need to find a Gungear to go with these, but Snowman's just great. He went in quite a bit versus Heroes this weekend. And then these 2. This is going to be the second Leeching lot, and this is going to be a Death Wombat of all things. Because, with the milling in here, it increases your chance of drawing the Wombat, and you can call the Haunted it or something if it does get milled. So you don't really need to play more than that. But I feel Chain Burn is enough of a threat to where, I'm just not going to get trolled this regionals, because every time it's always some like Empty Jar, Chain Burn, or just some off the wall deck that cost me my match on the bubble. So I want to be prepared for every troll deck this time around. So anyway, that's it for this deck. If any of you guys that have been playing junkdoppel longer than I have any suggestions for it on, like, cool text to put in or stuff like that, just comment down below. Let me know what I should do with it. So I'll probably do like an after regionals deck profile of what I'm going to change to main and side after I kind of see what the format's going to look like. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. So see you.